This story is called Mystery Shop. The small town of Willow Creek was never short on charm, but it wasn't until nightfall that its most mysterious treasure emerged, a vintage shop called Mementos that seemed to appear out of nowhere. Luna, a curious 16-year-old with a heart full of wonder, had always been fascinated by the shop's enchanting windows and the eclectic assortment of items on display. As she pushed open the creaky door, a bell above it rang out, and the scent of old books and vanilla wafted out, drawing her into a world of its own. The store was a marvel, filled with vintage dresses, antique clocks, and peculiar trinkets that seemed to hold secrets of their own. Behind the counter stood Mr. Jenkins, the shop's enigmatic owner, with eyes that twinkled like the stars on a clear night, and a smile that made Luna feel like she was the only person in the world. "Welcome to Mementos, young one," he said, his voice as warm as a summer breeze. "I see you have an eye for the extraordinary." Luna's eyes widened as she explored the shop, her fingers trailing over the intricate patterns on an old vase, the softness of a faded silk scarf, and the cool surface of a vintage camera. Each item seemed to whisper tales of love, loss, and adventure, drawing Luna deeper into the world of mementos. As the night wore on, Luna found herself returning to the shop again and again, uncovering new stories and secrets with each visit, and slowly but surely, she began to unravel the mystery that was mementos. But little did she know, her adventures were only just beginning. And the magical world of mementos held more than just relics of the past. It held the key to unlocking the power of memories themselves. One evening, as Luna delved deeper into the shop, she stumbled upon an old, mysterious-looking camera with a note attached that read, "For those who dare to remember." Mr. Jenkins noticed her fascination and approached her with a knowing smile. "Ah, you've found the infamous memory keeper," he said, his eyes sparkling with intrigue. "What does it do?" Luna asked, her curiosity piqued. "This camera has the power to bring memories to life," Mr. Jenkins explained, his voice filled with a sense of wonder. Luna's eyes widened as she carefully picked up the camera, feeling a strange energy emanating from it. As she looked through the lens, she saw flashes of vivid images: a birthday party from the 1950s, a first kiss under the stars, and a family reunion filled with laughter. Suddenly, the camera clicked, and the room was filled with the sound of children's giggles and the smell of freshly baked cake. Luna turned to Mr. Jenkins, amazed. "It's bringing memories to life," she exclaimed. Mr. Jenkins nodded, a twinkle in his eye. "Wes, but be careful what you remember, for not all memories are happy ones." As Luna continued to explore the camera's power, she met a group of friends who shared her passion for adventure and storytelling: Emily, a bookworm with a love for history; Matt, a tech whiz with a knack for gadgets; and Sarah, an artist with a flair for the dramatic. Together they began to uncover the secrets of mementos, using the memory keeper to bring the town's history to life. But as they delved deeper into the world of memories, they realized that they were not alone in their quest. A rival collector known only as the Shadow was also searching for the memory keeper, and would stop at nothing to claim it. Luna and her friends knew they had to protect the camera and the memories it held, but they were in for a surprise. The Shadow was closer than they thought, and the battle to preserve the past was about to begin. The night had fallen over Willow Creek, casting a dark shadow over the streets as Luna and her friends gathered around the memory keeper, their hearts racing with anticipation. They knew the Shadow was closing in, and they had to come up with a plan to outsmart them and protect the camera. "We need to use the memory keeper's power to our advantage," Emily said, her eyes sparkling with determination. "But how?" Matt asked, his brow furrowed with concern. Sarah, who had been quiet until now, spoke up. "I think I have an idea. We can use the camera to bring memories to life and create a distraction." Luna's eyes lit up. "That's perfect. But we need to make it big, something that will catch the Shadow off guard." The group brainstormed, their ideas flowing together like a puzzle, until they had a plan. With the memory keeper in hand, they set out into the night, ready to face whatever lay ahead. As they walked through the deserted streets, the only sound being the creaking of trees and the distant hum of a car, Luna felt a shiver run down her spine. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was the Shadow, their eyes gleaming with a fierce determination. "You'll never stop me," the Shadow sneered, their voice low and menacing. "I'll take the memory keeper and use its power for myself." Luna stood tall, her friends by her side. "We won't let you," she said, her voice firm and resolute. With a deep breath, Luna raised the memory keeper and clicked the shutter. The night air was filled with the sound of laughter and music as memories came to life all around them. A vintage car drove by, its headlights shining bright, followed by a group of people dancing in old-fashioned clothes. The shadow stumbled back, caught off guard by the sudden explosion of memories. Luna and her friends took advantage of the distraction, using the memory keeper to create an even more spectacular display. Images of Willow Creek's history flashed before their eyes: a parade, a wedding, a birthday party. The shadow stumbled, overwhelmed by the sheer number of memories. Luna and her friends stood firm, their bond and determination driving them forward. "Woe won't let you take our memories," Luna said, her voice ringing out across the night air. The shadow hesitated, then turned and disappeared into the darkness, defeated. Luna and her friends cheered, relieved and triumphant. They had protected the memory keeper and preserved the past. The night air was still electric with the magic of the memories as Luna and her friends made their way back to Mementos, exhausted but exhilarated from their victory. As they pushed open the door, Mr. Jenkins beamed at them, his eyes twinkling with pride. "Well done, my young friends," he said, his voice filled with warmth. Luna and her friends grinned, still basking in the glow of their triumph. They knew they had saved not just the memory keeper, but the memories and stories that made Mementos so special. Mr. Jenkins led them to a cozy room in the back of the shop where a beautiful wooden box sat on a small table. "This is for you," he said, his hands gesturing to the box. "A reward for your bravery and ingenuity." Luna lifted the lid, revealing a note that read, "Congratulations, new curators of Mementos. Use the memory keeper to bring the town's history to life and make this shop a place where memories are treasured and stories are told." As they explored the shop, Luna and her friends discovered hidden rooms and secret passages, each filled with mysterious objects and curious artifacts. They spent hours uncovering the secrets of Mementos, learning about its history and the magic that lay within its walls. Together, they worked tirelessly to create an immersive experience, using the memory keeper to bring the town's history to life. They crafted exhibits, designed displays, and even created a special memory lane, where visitors could walk through and relive the past. Finally, the night of the grand reopening arrived, and Luna stood at the entrance of Mementos, her heart full of excitement and nervousness. The shop was transformed, filled with the warm glow of twinkling lights and the soft hum of conversation. The doors opened, and a crowd of people poured in, their faces filled with wonder and curiosity. Luna and her friends watched as they explored the shop, laughing and gasping in amazement at the memories that came to life around them. As the night wore on, Luna realized that Mementos had become more than just a shop. It was a symbol of the power of friendship and shared memories. She looked around at her friends, who were all smiling and chatting with the visitors, and felt a sense of pride and belonging. The magical camera's power created a dazzling display, filling the town with joy and nostalgia. Luna knew that she and her friends had created something truly special, a place where memories would be treasured and stories would be told for generations to come.
Thank you